I agree. So let's get into any more companies that you were looking at.
I mean, like Google would be another one. Anybody that I'm a little more reluctant to recommend hardware names, like people that are actually making robotics, because that seems like a more cost intensive and like computationally difficult space to get into. Like if they're, do you know Boston Dynamics? I don't think it's a publicly traded company, but have you ever seen? Well,
No, I have not.
Okay. So as soon as we stop recording, follow Boston Dynamics on YouTube, or subscribe to Boston Dynamics on YouTube. They make robots basically, and it's freaky because it's like out of an episode of Black Mirror where they make robots that are, I think anthropomorphized is the word. They're like human-like robots, or they'll make robots that are like dogs basically, and they like move. And the crazy thing is, so they'll do like, apparently one of the hardest things to do with robots is like throw in unexpected variables. I mean, that makes sense. So if you like push them, like that's like one of the tests that they do, like try to knock them over, but like make them carry a box and like try to push them over and see if they can stabilize. And when you're watching these videos, I don't know if anybody else has had this experience, but you actually feel bad because they're like whacking them with baseball bats and they're like kicking them, and you actually kind of feel bad for them, which is like the beginning and the end, like out of every sci-fi movie, is where you sort of feel bad for the robots and they take on more human-like qualities. It's bizarre. They're like sort of the leaders in the forefront of like hardware for robotics, and it's really, really fascinating.
We're going to get there to that point, and it's coming probably sooner than we think, where we have a robot that is so lifelike that people have physical emotions for it.
Yeah, I mean, I was watching those with Lily, and because she's like an animal lover, and they'll like it's kind of sad because it's like they're kicking a dog, and you just like, oh, I don't like watching those videos because you're kicking it's kicking a dog, but it's just scrap metal, it's crazy.
Yeah,
it's bizarre. The videos are cool. That they did one. I don't know the name of the song. It's like, "Do you love me?" Na na na. That song. But they did like a dance routine with like 4 different robots and then 4 of these like dogs, and they were actually like they dance better than I do, which isn't saying much, but it's really cool.